Hello my fellow gamers, Some Geek Gaming, and welcome once again to our next episode from the Modern World Modsauce 2 server. Yeah, this is episode 15 if memory serves me right, and today is the day that we finally go ahead and play with one of my all-time favourite mods. And if you don't already know what that is, these two tables behind us might give you a clue, but if you don't, well, yeah, kind of already says it in the title. But anyways, yeah, we are playing with Thaumcraft. Yeah, it has been a long time coming. I think this is like the longest amount of time I've actually, from starting a server to actually starting this mod, like nearly 2 months. I'm like, normally I'm getting into Thaumcraft literally within a month of getting onto the server and get myself sorted. So at least on the plus side, I've got loads of resources and stuff, so we can actually jump ahead and just jump straight into it. So that is actually pretty fun as well. But in between episodes, not really much has done. I'll just give you a quick reminder. We have loads of tunnels dug out. If you can just look on the map in the top right of the screen, you can see one tunnel that way, one tunnel that way. This one is like for storage and automation. That one down there, I believe, will be most likely for farms and stuff. And this area here will be for all the magic stuff. Britannia that way. This ginormous room that you've seen before is for Thaumcraft. We still got a long way to go before this area looks absolutely spanking. And this area, which is still not even been touched and dug out, I hope will be blood magic. This is a mod I've never touched, nothing about. So that in itself will be really good fun when we do eventually get to it. But for that stage, we still got to dig out a humongous blooming area. Anyways, Thaumcraft. First things that we've got to do is you've got to make a little Thermonomicon, which I'll just show you in here. All you do, bookshelf, make yourself a one, which I have already gone ahead and made on this table. Click on it and it gives you this book. Yeah, and then once you've got your book, it tells you obviously everything you need to know. Next things you need to make are, as you can see, the arcane work table. This basically is just the crafting thing, so you can craft all the different types of Thaumcraft recipes. But the main thing is, with the wand, you need a wand in this little slot, and each recipe needs a certain amount of this or whatever. If we just hold the one there, you can see in the top left corner of the screen, and that fills up with certain aspects, and each recipe has to have a certain amount of aspects to actually make something. So in case of one recipe might need about five of certain aspects, like 1, 2 and 3. Can't remember which ones are which on here, but apart from that, yeah. And also this is our little research table. This is so we can research loads of different things from the mod itself. So if you go into here and you can see these flashing things, these are all the research things, and at the moment we can't research it because we just need a little bit of paper. So grab some paper out. Might as well just grab all of it. So I've got me some scribing tools, got the paper. So all I have to do now is click on this, click on the research, as you can see, click on this to get a research note, and voila, we just put this in the table, and you'll be able to see we have to get certain aspects from here to here to here, or whichever direction we choose to. At the moment, we've only got the one, which I believe is Ordo, if memory serves me right. Bang on, I think I'm still amazing. That's Terra, Air, Aqua, Ignis, Ordo, and Pedito. Bloody hell, I can't believe I still bloody remember all this stuff. But we need to get more aspects, and I'm thinking there's around about 40 odd different aspects. I don't know the exact amount for this particular part, but it's around that region, 45, 50. And to do that, we need to go out and about into the world with one of these. So let me just bring up the Thaumcraft mod. I can't bloody remember what the bloody thing is called. Let me just have a look in the book. Let me just check. Oh yeah, I'm sure I saw it in here literally 1 moment ago. Is it down here? Aha, there we go. The thermometer. So we just need some shards, some gold, and some glass. So let's just quickly do that. Where are you? So should be somewhere around here. Once again, struggling to find certain. Aha, there we go. Click on that, shift click, 1, thermometer, and when we look through this, we can basically just scan anything and everything. So if you can see, We try scanning that. It tells us to understand that you need to study empty things to do the grass. What does it say we need to understand that? You need to study sources of life. The one thing I know we can scan, touch. This, we get looks. There we go. 1 look. Perfect. And is there anything else we can scan? Because I can't remember. We can't scan chest. Can we scan stone? Perfect. We've got 2 terror. Perfect. Right, can we scan iron? This should give me a talent. Understand that you need to study crystals. Seriously? Lead ore? No. Stone. Cobblestone. Oh, we've got Pedito and Terror. Oh, can we do spider webs? Or cobweb? No. Can't do the ore bush. Oh, can we do some wood? No, we need to study plants. Oh, we've got dirt, so that means I think we might be able to study grass. No. Yeah, as you can see, we've got a long road to get before even we can do any research, because we need an absolute ton of the stuff. I'm trying to think from looking in the book how many have we done so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I've got a long way to go. So obvious guess of what's going to happen now. Me gonna toddle off into the distance, scan anything left, right, and centre, and then we're back so we can try and get some research done. Right, we're back, and it's been maybe how long? I think around about 3+ hours or something, just going around the world scanning anything and everything. Like, as you can see here, research table, arcane workstation, the caches, the ender chest, the chest. These can't be scanned because nothing can be learned from that. Nor can the marble. Can this glass be scanned? No, but you have to trust me on this one. Everything has been done. Apart from this thing, which, oh, that's one thing I didn't do. That's awesome. Anyways, yeah, we freaking scanned enough every single aspect. I had to literally go on the wiki just to get help in terms of trying to get some of these created. Then we can actually go ahead and freaking get unlocked further ones and go from there. Like, there were a few little tricky ones, like this one, the Mito, and where's the one with the crops? Oh, the Messis. And yeah, this was the very last one we unlocked. Literally, I thought we had it, and then I just scanned it, and boom, perfect. We actually do have him. So I think that's around about 50 odd or something. I don't know, let me just count. So it's 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 54 blooming different aspects. If that's everything, so that is awesome. Anyways, we just want to get this first basic one done for you guys, obviously, so you can see exactly how it works. And the basic thing is, obviously you can't just really see it in the moment, but if we just happen to look in the book in this certain section here, you'll be able to see all the aspects that we have found and how you make them. So basically what we have to do is hook up aspect cognito to auto, finding different aspects that obviously use or are used to make it or something else. So in this case, cognito will be humanus, and if we just have a look at humanus in the book, where are we now? Humanus, as you can see, it needs cognito and bestia to make this. So in essence, you can kind of see where it's going. So next one is humanus. So that is, oh, don't want to do that. We want to drag it to that point there. Then the next one is fabrico. Yeah, I've just literally had to write these down because even though I do know most of these aspects, I'm still kind of learning it just a little bit. So fabrico, fabrico, perfect. Now it's instrumentum, perfect. And as you can see, little white line, it connects it all up. So where's the other one? Right, auto, motus is the next one after that, which is basically movement. As you can see, motion, animation. Next one is volatus. Right at the end, focus, is that it? I'm sure I had that one. Do I have it? Let me just check the book a minute. That's the one I wrote down. Oh, it's the feather. That's the one that I couldn't bloody see. Right, at the end, so that one, not there. Perfect, then the last one to go is air to connect it to sensors. And funny enough, we don't really seem to have a lot of these blooming primal aspects. Just look at this. Like, air's 40, aqua's 44. We got blooming more arbor than freaking them two, and even blooming Ignis, and he's got way more than blooming them lot. So, yeah, I'm probably going to have to sort some out then. And we can actually do that. I'll just get rid of that in a minute. So, we do that. Perfect. There is some completed research. So, all we have to do now is right click on that. Boom, boom. As you can see, we've done our next set of research. And this is basically unlocks more research in the game, so that means you can actually unlock more stuff. And well, the basic thing is, so as I was saying, our blooming air and the other primal specs we are missing, we can get those back by creating one of these. So obvious thing is I'm gonna do loads and loads of research off camera, because I really don't think you guys want to see that is the main thing. So have we got our ink? Yep. So we want to get this one, deconstruction table, research mastery, advanced node tapping, and God only knows what else. I think that's a good start. Oh yes, one last little thing I forgot to mention is in blooming terms of the research, because as you can see, you know, simple basic research, easy, connect three different aspects. Well, the further along you get in the bloody mod, as you can see, we're slowly getting there, but trust me, we have still tons and tons to do, and it's going to get even more complicated than this. The more stuff we're going to have to connect up in case, so as you can see, this present example and this one here, we have 4 aspects we have to connect up. And from what I remember from last time I played it, I think, even though it's good few months back, the highest one I had was around about 5 or even 6 different aspects. So that in itself, I think, is definitely going to be a fun one. We need to find the nodes. If you haven't got a thermometer, they are really hard to find, and that is why I don't want to be going around like this and I might blooming miss one. I want to make one of these. If we just scroll down to this particular bit, the goggles are revealing, and let's just have a quickie little look before we go for exploring. That's not too bad, but like I said, I'll do it off camera. Okay, our little goggles revealing research is done. Perfect. So we've also done do all the researches, master node tapping, and also node preservers. So when we do find a node to charge up our wand, the thing won't die out and just fade into nothingness. So let me just do this quickly. 1, 2, 3. So check in our book right now, so we can see exactly how much it costs to make one pair of these goggles. Oh, I've unlocked some new stuff. What's this? Arcane Air? No idea. And a Sinister Lodestone. Yeah, not a clue. Right, anyways, goggles, what do we need? We need 5 of each different type of aspects. Is it? Or is it? Okay, 3, 5, 5, and 5, blah, blah. Leather, gold, and 2 of these. Oh, fun, right. First things first, obviously, we need to go off into the wilderness to charge up our wand, which hopefully won't take too long. That's going to be an interesting one. And then as soon as that happens, as soon as we get charged up, we can get back, make the things, and show you exactly what they do. Anyways, I think first things first, I want to find a node to show you guys. Perfect. Literally didn't have to search too long. Literally just down there, the exit. Anyways, what's this aura node? We have supposedly about 94 air. So all we have to do, click on that. Sucks it dry-ish. So it filled it up. Oh, bloody hell, that was quick. Right, all we've got to do now, find the other ones so we can try and fill up Ordo, Pedito, and a few others. I can't really remember. Okay, node hunting is done. We've managed to find a fair few, as you can see, node 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Some of which have like 2 nodes near them, so we can near enough go about charging them all up and everything. Anyways, first thing we're gonna make, like before, is this deconstruction table, which is table, thermometer, golden pickaxe, and a golden axe. And for that we need 20 potato. But if we happen to look at the one, you'll be able to see it's 110% cost, which means if we just put all items in here, so put the one there and then place that, let's just place this here and this other thermometer, you'll be able to see this is going to cost us 22, so it's going to cost us ever so slightly more. But on the plus side, first piece of Thaumcraft item made, so awesome. So basically what this does, what I'm going to do, I'll just go over here, grab a crafting table, because that's the perfect example of what these things are used for. Come on, load up any item. My god, it seems to be going dead slow this evening. I don't know whether it's something to do with the server and the new update, or I don't know. Synchronized standard, auto. Okay, is there any wood? Right, I might as well do it manually. Okay, some reason it doesn't want to work, so let's just grab a couple of those. We don't need a lot. Hover over here. Press that into there, and as you can see, it's going to give us one new type of primal aspect on each occasion it does a crafting table. So in this case we've got 2 ignis and maybe get an air. Now we got an auto. So this basically gives us aspects on every single one. But if we were to say do it on a stone, there is basically no guarantee that we're going to get anything. Exhibit A. So yeah, so anyways, next thing we got to make for ourselves is the goggles, and I think, how do we make those? Okay, I think we should be okay for that. I think we have like enough on our one. So no, we don't want to place that in there because we don't want to lose our last bit of leather. So place that in there. Now we've somehow made leather boots. Place in our gold there, and then place our last 2 thermometers. Like so, insufficient this. So that means I think we're possibly down on this one here. So that means yeah, we're gonna go off hunting one of these notes. Hopefully may have recharged, may not have done. And oh yeah, when I saw this before, I completely forgot to mention it. Jay happened to prank us with this. Yeah, inverted sky blocks. Bloody Geek. When I saw this, I thought, what the hell is like? Am I completely screwed over here? It's like, am I glitched out to hell? And then I looked at it and thought, inverted sky block. I thought, you Git, really, you bloody Git. Right, go. Right, we need to go to the correct node, and I've left the thermometer back in the base. Anyways, I might as well recharge it while we're here. Okay, that's done. That was very quick. Switch to the first node I found. Anyways, place this back in here like so, and voila, one pair of goggles of revealing. Let's try these on just ever so quickly and see what we look like. Oh cool. So now we should be able to see any nearby little nodes. Well, perfect example. Let's go back outside through this, and you should be able to see like so. So where the hell was that node again? I think it was round about this direction. Anyways, we'll be able to see a hell of a lot about it. As you can see, voila, this one contains 36 and 23, so not bad actually. It's actually pretty cool. Now, something I want to do so we don't have to keep changing from this to this, and from aware, all we have to do is place that there, place the helmet there, and boom, look at that. Terror Steel helmet of revealing. Boom, how epic is that? So now, got full armor, and also I've got that as well. That is actually pretty cool. I'm happy. I'm really happy. Oh, there's our nearest still the node. Will it tell us what was on this one? I think there's air, pedito or auto or something. Oh, it's ignis and on air as well. Ah, and that skeleton is trying to kill us. Go away, you little gits. Okay, I've just been trying to look around in the book, trying to work out what we can do next and stuff. I've been thinking about, you know, making new ones and also arcane tables and basic alchemy. I'm thinking we might leave those for another episode, but the only thing that I can actually think of doing is possibly doing this one here, node in a jar, and that one is basically you can put nodes in jars. Though there is a slightly easier method in this. We can do all this. It shouldn't take us too long off camera, obviously. But there is an easier bloody method. They do look fancy when they're in jars, I must admit. All we need is this thing here. Come on, thingy. Right. All we need is that. So we just need a nugget of diamond. Place that in there. We don't need too much else. Place that. Voila. So perfect. We have a mana transporter. If you know what these do, basically, if you just right click or shift right click on said item, boom, you can pick them up. They do have a bit of a durability, but they are a really bit. How can I put bluntly? They're a bit of an OP item, really. And we are kind of cheating in terms of getting these nodes, because the real way to do it would be using the jars, but I'm thinking I kind of want the easy way round. And I'll just show you, because this node we have is just here. All I have to do, click on that, boom, pop, place it back down if you wanted to. How cool is that? Right, I want to try and get at least one more, because that one's got auto and Ignis. This one has and Ignis again. Right, let's grab the other one of those. Voila. Oh, perfect. I'm going to collect these nodes like mad. Probably sell them off in jars just for the hell of it. It's always fun, that. Right, guys, we've just had a little bit of a think about it, and more or less we are going to end it here. As much as I want to try and drag the episode out for, like, you know, try and reach that magic half-an-hour mark, it gets to that point where you think, is it really worth it? Especially when you think, is the episode going to be any good? Especially if you're trying to drag it out, fill it out with just boring nonsense and God only knows what. So, like I said, we are more likely not going to end it here. I think in the next episode, we're trying to get a little bit more research done. Obviously, the one with the no jars, we're definitely going to be done. And also in the book, we want to start on the basic one craft, and also we want to do some basic alchemy. This in itself is going to be intriguing, because it's been a while since I did it last. Though last time I did it, I kind of crystallized loads of aspects, and I kind of spent God knows how much time on it. So it's definitely going to be intriguing going back to it again. So anyway, so if you have enjoyed this and really do want to see much more from this fantastic little mod pack, oh my god, that's the first time I've actually seen myself from this angle with these fancy helmet and goggles combo. So it is. So if you enjoyed it and you really do want to see much more from the server, please do make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, please do subscribe, because every single like, comment, and subscription helps my channel so much. And I'll see you next time.